Hello, welcome to Liverpool FC Journal. I'm W. James. This is your Liverpool News Update, guys. Look, stories out today, Sunday, the 16th of November, around Liverpool moving for Adam Wharton of Crystal Palace. 22-year-old. What is a 22-year-old who is exceptionally highly rated, and he's been tracked by a number of clubs in the Premier League and in Europe as well. There's reports Manchester United, Chelsea interested in him, as well as Liverpool. Also reports that Real Madrid are tracking the 22-year-old Englishman. Wharton is a classic six. He's a defensive midfielder who can also play central midfield and attacking midfield as well, although that six is his key position. It's felt a move for Wharton would be a move to kind of give a backup to Grav, also perhaps provide the ability for Grav to play in a number of different positions, as well as obviously that six role. It also goes a long way to show that Liverpool are still very ambitious in squad building for the future, given the link to both Wharton and Semenyo in recent weeks, both young, talented up-and-coming players in the Premier League, as Liverpool seeks to build a squad not only for the now, but for the future. Now, the talk is that this is a high priority for Liverpool, that to get Wharton down and signed. Dave O'Cop and Phil Index, a number of other Liverpool sites, all reporting that Liverpool have held initial talks with Palace and the player over a move. Now, it's thought this move wouldn't take place in January, but would take place in the summer. Wharton is under contract with Palace until 2029, so obviously there would be a substantial fee involved for the player. However, it is felt that Wharton, out of all the clubs that are interested in him, does favour a move to Liverpool. He sees Liverpool as the perfect opportunity for him to further his career and to really take that next step in his career. With no disrespect to Crystal Palace, yes, I know they won the FA Cup, beat us in the Community Shield as well, but realistically, Liverpool offer the chance to play Champions League football, compete for trophies, to win the Premier League, to win the Champions League, and to play at the highest level. And Wharton, who has England ambitions, he's certainly, I think, down the pecking order to Elliot Anderson, Declan Rice, for example, at this moment in time. But a move to Liverpool would certainly push him up those rankings and certainly raise him in the levels of Thomas Tuchel as well, the England head coach. Now, in terms of Wharton, he is 21 years old. He is 1.82 metres tall, so just over 6 foot. He's a left-footed player. Like I say, he's under contract until 2029. This season, Wharton has played 9 games in the Premier League, 3 games in the Conference League, 2 games in the UEFA Conference League qualifiers, and also played in the Community Shield. He's got 15 total appearances and 1 assist for Palace. He did begin his career at Blackburn Rovers as well, worth noting, but it's at Palace where he's really shot to the fore and really is one of the premier sort of number 6s in the English Premier League at the moment. And like I said, this has kind of led to the fact that he is kind of very, very highly thought of by a number of clubs, like Liverpool, like Real Madrid, Manchester United, Chelsea, all apparently interested. He was obviously part of Palace's team that won the FA Cup and the Community Shield, and has got many, many admirers. He has maturity on the ball. He's got a great midfield presence. He's good at shaping transitions, dictating possession, linking phases with insurance. He's got great intelligence on the ball. He's very calm under pressure, very good at buying himself time as well. All these qualities that Wharton brings are qualities that Slot likes him in a midfielder, wants in a midfielder, and needs in his system, I believe. Wharton's preference, like I said, is to move to Liverpool, and this could obviously give Liverpool an added advantage in what will be a very competitive market for Adam Wharton. Look, guys, I personally think this would be a fantastic move for the club. Obviously, combine this with hopefully tying Sobo and Grav down to long-term contracts. If Wharton comes in, you've got a system there where you've got Wharton, you've got Sobo, Maka, Grav, Curtis Jones as well, who I personally do rate. I think that is a fantastic midfield going forward. But look, let's see if this deal can be got over the line. Like I said, this is a summer deal more likely than a January deal. But it's interesting to see that Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards are already working towards next summer. Now, planning is quite clearly there. Forward thinking is quite clearly there. And the club, I think, have really kind of changed their ethos, changed this way of thinking. There's always been that prior thinking that FSG, Liverpool, very tight, don't spend money. Now it seems that there is a real desire to compete for the best players, to sign the best players, and to build an absolutely superb squad. Guys, I'd love to know your thoughts on this story. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the Liverpool FC Journal. If you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.